Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to create a custom systemctl service on Linux. So let's open the terminal, and as I said before, in this video I will show you how to create a custom systemctl service in our Linux operating system. So we can start. We can start with creating a simple script. I will create it in the directory like this. So we will use sudo, and I will create the script in the user local bin directory, and my script I will give it a name. So for example, my script.sh. I will press enter. Of course, we have to add a password. And right now I made a mistake, I think, in the directory local bin. Yes, I made a mistake here, but it doesn't really matter. It should be user. And right now I will create a simple bash script. So we will start like this: ! /bin/bash, and we will do a loop, and we will print basically that our service is running. So we will have the information, and like the service is running. We'll close that. We'll print it every 5 seconds, and we can close that. I think it should work. I will save that and I will exit. You can save that, of course, by pressing Ctrl O, pressing enter, and then pressing Ctrl X to exit. Right now we have to add permissions to execute, of course. So I will do something like this, and again user local bin and my script.sh. But of course we have to use sudo. And now it is working. And now we will create a systemctl service file. So we will create that in the directory like this. So etc systemctl system. And right now we have to create a file with the extension service. So my service, for example, my service like this. But I made a spelling mistake here. Service like this. And it should work. I will press enter. And now we have to add here some information. So we have basically 3 sections. We have to create 3 sections. The first section is unit, like this. We will create every section in the braces, and in the first section we have to define metadata and dependencies. And first of all, we will add the description. So this description equals, for example, my custom service like this. And after means basically start after another service, so we'll do it after network target. And right now we have to add another section. It is the section service. The section service defines basically how the service runs. So we have to first of all add ExecStart. ExecStart will store the script to run, because I made this script before on purpose, because we have to now add the path to the script that will basically print for us that the service is running. So we have to add this path. So it was in the user local bin, and the script was my script.sh like this, and it should work. Now we have to add the parameter restart equals always. That means basically that our service will be restarted if it stops, and we have to add user that will run it, and we will set it to root like this. And the last one is the section install. In the section install we have to do something like wanted by and equals multi-user target, like this. That basically means that our service will start at the boot. And right now we can save that and we can check if it is working. If I didn't make any spelling mistake, it should work, but we have to first of all reload systemctl. So sudo systemctl daemon and now re-exec like this. It worked, and again sudo systemctl daemon right now reload, and it also worked. And right now we can start our service. So we can do it by typing in sudo systemctl start my service, and we will see if it is working. It worked. So now we can enable it at the boot. So systemctl enable my service. If you don't know what is a systemctl command, I recorded a video how to use systemctl command, and I described you what is a start, what is an enable, and how these things work, so you can watch it if you want to. And now we can check status of our service, if it is working. So systemctl status my service, like this. I'll press enter, and as you can see, my custom service is running and it is active, so everything is fine. Now we can check the logs. As you can see also that it is printing service is running every 5 seconds here from the script myscript.sh. So the script that we created before is also working. Now we can also check the logs if you want to. So journalctl, for example, -u my service -f. But of course we have to do it with sudo, because without it we don't see anything. As you can see, our logs are refreshing in the real time. So every 5 seconds we are getting the information that our service is running. And that's because we created that script at the beginning of the video. And we can of course stop that by pressing Ctrl+C on our keyboard. So this is basically how you can create a custom systemctl service on Linux. If you found this video helpful, you can leave a like, subscribe the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.